Hello guys and girls, welcome back to another video. Today we're checking out the Harley Benton ST-80 with Floyd rolls and 2 humbuckers. Let's go! So welcome back. Today we're checking out this really cool guitar. First, let's check out the specs. So the body is made of American basswood. It's a bolt-on neck construction, and the neck is a roasted Canadian maple with a roasted Canadian maple fingerboard. The fingerboard edges are rounded. It has fluorescent side inlays. The neck profile is an asymmetrical C. It has a double extern thruster. It has a compound radius that goes from 12 inches to 16 inches. The scale is 25.5 inch. The nut width is 43 millimeters. It has 22 medium jumbo stainless steel frets with rounded edges. It has 2 Tesla Plasma X1 humbuckers in Alnico 5. It has 1 volume, 1 tone and 3-way switch. And of course the FR in the name stands for the Floyd Rose 1000 Tremolo. It comes with 10 to 46 elixir coated strings, and this particular color is the Lime Sparkle High Gloss. So yeah, look-wise the guitar is pretty straightforward and in the face. It has a wonderful Canadian maple neck. I mean, this flame is amazing. It's something that you wouldn't find on very expensive guitars. So this is, I think the neck is my favorite part of the guitar. The finish is very cool. It's a bit hard to show on camera because of the darkness of it. It looks black from the distance, and then when you look at it, it has the sparkle and the green, and yeah, it's really cool. As the name suggests, FR stands for Floyd Rose. It's the 1001. I have very few experience with Floyd Rose in my life, and I will tell you later the issues that I went through with this particular guitar and this particular bridge. But first, let's check how it sounds, and then I'll tell you what I think. It sounds good, right? These two humbuckers sounds really thick. They don't have a lot of high end, so it may sometimes you may find yourself sounding a little bit dark. But I think it's not an issue in this case. I think it's a choice, and of course you can change how they sound by raising up the poles and EQing the way you want it. And of course, if you don't like them, you can of course upgrade them with some Seymour Duncans or whatever. But I think that they work for this combination of guitar. The neck is the part that's, I think, more subjective, and it's a bit hard to project. So here is the profile of the neck at the 1st fret and at the 12th fret. It's a weird neck because when I got it, I was expecting some super strat neck. Well, this one it's a bit weird because it's kind of thick, not Fender 50s thick, but it's thicker than I would expect it, especially in the lower part of the neck. I think it works, but you may find yourself at home or you may not. It depends on you. Compared to my PRX, for example, this has a very thicker neck, especially in the first couple of frets. And I have to say I prefer the neck on the PRS. I think it's faster for me. But you may like a more chunky neck. It's really up to you. Necks are very subjective, so I suggest you try it out. And if you don't find yourself comfortable, just send it back. The return process for Thomann is pretty straightforward. But if you find yourself at home with it, it's a really nice neck. I like the frets. I am not really a fan of stainless steel frets. I don't find them particularly better than standard frets. They sound fine. Yeah. Yes, they are stainless steel, so if you find it interesting, it's cool. The fret job is really nice, and that's important because it's harder to work on stainless steel frets. And if it had any buzzing or stuff like that, you will for certainly need a good tech. But the frets are really well done, and yeah, it's a good guitar. I don't particularly love the Floyd Rose. It's cool when it works, but yes, it stays in tune. It really does. You can bend it all the way down and all the way up, and then it comes back in tune. That's really cool, but it's a pain to work with. So when the guitar arrived, it was out of tune, so I tuned it. I opened these gears to tune it from the pegs, and it was all over the place. When I tuned it, the bridge went all the way up for whatever reason, so the setup out of the box is not great. Then, so I went through the whole process of setting it up. It's a bit of a pain because you have to, screw the screws in the back to counteract the tension from the strings, and tune it, and do this all over again. It took like half an hour of this, and when it was already undone, I tried to play it, and when I went to bend with the Floyd up, the E string broke. So yeah, I was tuning and the E string broke after all of the setup that I did. Nice. And so I had to change the strings, which is a bit of a process with this, and redo the whole setup thing for whatever reason. So my experience out of the box is not great, but the fact that they give you elixir strings is amazing, because the strings alone make the guitar sounds better. I love elixir strings. They are my #1 string. I know many people don't like them, but they last forever. They sound much better out of the box than any Harley Benton string. I try them. I try to love them. I think they are not good, to be polite. But yeah, great strings out of the box. Decent setup, but not perfect as far as the bridge goes. It may change for you. This was a B stock, so maybe that had to do with the setup thing. I don't know. But yeah, out of the box, it's a really good guitar. I don't think it needs any upgrade unless you want to change the pickups. But yeah, electronic-wise, the volume works, the three-way selector works, the tone is okay, not amazing. The only issue that I have is with the arm, because when you screw it, it doesn't screw that much, and it still has a little bit of wiggle when you go up and down, and I don't like it. I like it to be stiff in order for me to be precise with the fingers. If you have a little bit of play like this, it's like half a millimeter play, but it bugs me a lot. Yeah, that's something that you may have to fix by taping a little bit of the thread of the screw. I don't know. It's not great, and it also vibrates with sympathy with some of the strings, just because it has this little bit of play. If you fix the play, it won't vibrate at all. But yeah, if you don't like Floyd Rose, I think this is not the guitar for you. If you do, and you've never experienced a good one, this is a good one. I don't think it's the best Floyd Rose that's out there. And yeah, bear in mind that every time you change the strings, it's a bit of a pain, but it's really cool. I have to say it's really cool. And the whole guitar it's really cool. It's really cool to look at. There is also a red version. There is also a one humbucker version, only with the bridge. So yeah, the price is a little bit high for Harley Benton, but it's the the kind of a premium line for them, and I think that it may go down a little bit. And of course, you can get yourself a B stock like this one, which is practically it's perfect. I don't find anything wrong with it. I don't see why it was a B stock, but it was like significantly cheaper. So yeah, don't sleep on B stock stuff. It's always good. And you can always send it back if it comes with, a crack or something like that. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe if you want to support me, follow me on Instagram, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!